Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all a stock that is about to go parabolic within the next few days and why you should keep it on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of this morning's pre-market analysis video right after the intro. All right, y'all. Before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm, as always. All right, let's get started right off the bat. Again, this morning, I told y'all that I wanted to see a red day. I wanted to see the market tank, and I also told y'all that today was not gonna be an easy day for anybody, for the longs or for the short. And as you can see, it was pretty much that. Right out the gates, it went up, it went down, it went up, it went down. Short sellers got trapped over here. Again, they're like short sellers got trapped over here. All right, and short sellers again got trapped over here at the close. And right now it's going up right now. It's not looking too good for short sellers. But this thing is actually looking pretty good for the longs. All right, and what I mean by that is if you check this out, there's actually a flag right here and it's breaking out quite nicely. It's breaking out after hours. So for those of y'all who bought calls on the way into the close, congratulations. I think the market is gonna push much higher. I think we're about to go towards 4100 tomorrow, maybe even by Friday. All right, so yeah, that is my thoughts on that. I will follow up on it in the morning. Now, the stock that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for a parabolic move, that stock is Microsoft. All right, and Microsoft, again, I talked about Microsoft in one of my previous videos. I told y'all on this day, I believe it was the pre-market analysis of the 5th, to keep this one on your watch list for a move up to 250 or to 246. It went higher and it stayed up here, and then it broke out again today and got to 250. And honestly, I don't think it's done yet. As I told you before, that news that they got with the, I believe it was the U.S. government for augmented reality, something, a multi-billion-dollar deal that caused the stock to push higher and higher. And right now, it's not looking like it wants to stop. The daily looks pretty nice. When I look over here, the amount of people buying the stock, all right, and just not one red candle in sight. And so far, after hours is slightly higher at 250, and also the SPY is looking very bullish at the moment. So my price target for Microsoft is anywhere between 255 and 257 for tomorrow, right? Definitely keep this one on your watch list for tomorrow. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. For those of y'all who dropped that in the comment section, the very first one that we're going to address, that stock is SOS. All right, and SOS right now, it is kind of forming this island gap reversal, which is very appealing to the longs. I wouldn't count this one out just yet. I really wouldn't. Could it go down towards $5.53? It's possible. It's possible. Could it bounce? Honestly, I want to see this thing bounce there, and I want to see it go sideways. If it drops below that level, then it's probably gonna fade again for quite some time. But if it stays here, then the stock might do some damage in the near future. It might push back higher towards that $8 level. But I am watching this one very closely. If it can just hold and just stay up here for a while, then the chances of it going back up again are pretty good. All right, so just stay patient with this one. Keep this on your watch list. All right, wait for that moment. When the time is right, I will cover this one again. Now, the other stock that somebody had been asking about, NEO. Let's talk about what happened to NEO. Again, for all of y'all who watched this morning's pre-market analysis video, I told y'all that I was very bearish on Tesla. That was one of the top 3 stocks, all right? And that stock was for the shorts. So for anybody who made money on Tesla, congratulations. Neo played out actually much better. It right out the gates, it immediately failed. It didn't play any games, like bouncing up here first and then going down here, consolidating and then dropping. It didn't do that. Tesla did that, right? Tesla did that. It went up here and then it dropped. But Neo just collapsed. And honestly, I think all EV stocks did the same exact thing. I'm not feeling too good about EV to the long side quite yet. Tomorrow, if there is a very rapid drop to like $36, maybe 35.50, then I will consider buying that dip. But as of right now, again, shorts are very happy with the way it is. Some shorts did not take their money. Some shorts want the stock to actually go down just a little bit further to retest that previous bottom right over here, right? So if it does that, then definitely keep this one on your watches for a potential dip buy. In my opinion, again, in my opinion, I don't think it's gonna crumble down to $25. I don't think so. I just think that there is a strong possibility that it can go back to support, and then from that level potentially bounce again and cruise on up within the next few days. All right, but that's my thoughts on Neo, and that is my thought on EV in general. Tesla went down. Could it go down a little lower? We'll see. We'll see. The next one that we're gonna talk about in this video, somebody asked about U, and U. Yeah. And this stock right here, Energy Fuels Incorporation, it does have an option shade on there, which I like, which is really good. But the thing is that it's not moving in such a it's just not too much action on this one. Personally, I'm not touching it. I'm on the sidelines. I'm watching this one closely, right? It's on an uptrend. It's on a very slow uptrend. It's not. There's just something missing to it that it's not getting my attention. It doesn't look like it's gonna make me money like immediately. I feel like it's just gonna go sideways again and just stay in here and just climb up very steadily and go nowhere. And in that situation, nobody really makes any money. So to the person who asked about this, if you're a long-term investor who invested over here, you should be happy and you should be proud that the stock is going up here. All right, looking at it from like this perspective, could it retrace a little bit? Yes, towards $5.63. But then again, we'll see what this one goes. I'm not touching this one, and I wouldn't advise anybody to dip buy this thing here. If it could drop to like $4.04, then maybe you can consider that for a dip buy. But in regards to like day trading or even it's just not what we look for here. It's just not. So that's my very honest opinion on that one. The next one that we're going to be talking about, we're gonna talk about wheat stocks, TLRY. And TLRY, somebody asked about this thing, and honestly, it's just slowly fading. Short sellers are not done yet. I don't think they're done. And plus, I do see this thing right here, which to me tells me immediately short, right? It tells me short this thing ASAP. That's what that tells me. That's not something that I personally buy. This is something that I usually short, and I think it can go down just a little bit further. This could be an opportunity, a new opportunity for more short sellers to go in with shares to short and to push the stock down even further. The other stocks in this sector are also ACB. That one is collapsing. It's looking quite vulnerable, unless it's a trap, which I honestly don't think it is. I really don't think it's a trap. I think it's gonna go down even further, towards like $6 or $7, somewhere around here, before we see some type of move to the upside. It's just looking kind of vulnerable at the moment. And if you look at the bottom, like right over here, just nobody is interested in this stock. It's just fading slowly. All right, there's no hype, there's no volume, there's no nothing. It's just being shorted lower and lower and lower again. And honestly, I'm not participating in this very boring sideways, or you can say downtrend. I'm not participating in that. I'm not shorting it. I'm not going long on it. I'm just patiently waiting. Eventually when something good comes up, Again, we'll cover it eventually. But as of right now, just chill on the sidelines, focus on what's moving, focus on what's more likely to pay you like tomorrow or within the next few days. All right. So that is my very honest opinion of this stock in this sector. All right. And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon, and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter and Facebook and Facebook. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, all right, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after you sign up with Webull using the very first link in the description below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, right? Enjoy the outro.